On this first day of testimony, some chilling evidence introduced. The 911 call where Steven Allwine calls police to say his wife has just taken her own life. And in the background, very clearly, you can hear their 8-year-old son saying, "Dad, does this mean you'll get married again?" For police and prosecutors, it was the first indication this was no suicide. It was first-degree murder. Steven and Amy Allwine were such a religiously devout couple, they even made videos of platonic dance moves. But prosecutors say Steven, a deacon and church elder, had other women on his dance card, having affairs with at least 3 women he met on the cheaters site Ashley Madison. But instead of divorcing Amy, prosecutors say he went on the dark web to a site called Bessa Mafia, where under the name Dog Day God, he paid $6,000 in Bitcoin to hire a hitman to kill his wife.
It was definitely all a scam.
Eileen Ormsby is an Australian journalist who writes about the murder for hire plot in her new book, The Darkest Web. She says Bessa Mafia was a fraud from the start.
He would get people on the hook that wanted to carry out murders or beatings. He would get them to send Bitcoin, and then there would be dozens of reasons why the hitman didn't turn up, why the hit wasn't taken out.
Unable to hire a hitman, prosecutors say 6 months later, in November of 2016, Steven Allwine carried out the hit himself, shooting his wife in the head, then sending his 8-year-old son inside their Cottage Grove home to discover his mother's body. Today in court, the jury heard from the officers who were first on the scene, describing Steven Allwine as a roller coaster of emotion, calm one minute, hysterical the next. On Allwine's phone, detectives would find a Bitcoin key that matches the hitman transaction between Dog Day God and Bessa Mafia. But Allwine's defense attorney told the jury the case is all speculation. There's no fingerprints, no DNA, no confession. The question for the jury will be whether Steven Allwine, the man who even danced with chaste restraint, was secretly living a lurid double life that led to murder. In opening statements, the defense argued that key pieces of evidence were overlooked, that neighbors heard cars speeding away from the Allwine's home, that there's some evidence that Steven Allwine's Wi-Fi system may have been hacked by an intruder. It appears the defense may argue that the real killer may still be out there. This trial expected to last 2 weeks. In Stillwater, Tom Lydon, Fox 9.